Hello, everyone. It is Saturday, the 31st of May, 2025. Wait a minute. Is it actually Saturday or is it Sunday? Hold up. Should have checked that out before I got on. Saturday. Woo! Okay, so I contacted Rumble and I just wanted to see if they were possibly able to recover this video that I did with John from News Updates for Real. And as if the email that they were able to recover the video. And so it's back up there. I'm hoping that we didn't make it lose too much time, right, for people to watch it. But anyways, it's back. I'm really excited. So I'm just going to share a little bit of it. Excuse me. Just to prove that it's up.
If you get asked about this is what you have to say. And if you don't say it, they
Yeah.
call it, you become a backbencher. You just become
You get fired probably.
Yeah, yeah. They run someone against you, and you're gone.
100%. They've actually even prompters, and so they're. So it goes on from it gets better. Obviously, like we're just warming up there. We had talked about a lot of stuff prior to. We had a barbecue and stuff like that. It was really fun, and and so we get into some really juicy things. And so we're still gonna do another video next week, and it's likely going to be better because again, and this one was just probably like what people would consider to be like a dry run, and so yeah, Ian Carroll, who actually, ironically enough, I don't think that he and News Updates for Real, I don't think that they align on a few different things, and so I don't mean to share this to just show any support in any other in any direction. But I will say that Ian Carroll does share some really important information, and Greer, who I've been calling out. If you've been following my channel for the last few years, I've called him out for years. I've even tried to reach out there. I was emailing them, and even there, for the requests to do interviews and things like that. And I gave my background, and I even mentioned Stephen Greer saying that he was controlled opposition. I'm like, well, whether he knows it or not, he's controlled opposition. I knew he knew this, obviously, and that he's working with like the deep state, and he's sharing a lot of good information, which is factual. Like I've said in previous videos, I've done countless, but he's also sharing a lot of misinformation that is still pushing this narrative, about the moon landings and the luminaries being planets that we can go to and travel to, and space that is counter Grom, and share something before I get into that. I've mentioned this before, but I like sharing information once it gets recycled, different sources, things that have been spoken about and should be spoken about. So today we remember Major Peta Hess von Krudener, a Canadian peacekeeper in Lebanon, into Israeli artillery. Let's see if we're on mic. Okay, good. Before unarmed observers. This permanent UN post had stood in the exact same location for over 30 years, a solitary structure painted white with UN in large black letters and flying the UN flag. UN Secretary General Kofi Annan called it deliberate target. Potential war crimes, reporting that Israel was bombing schools and conducting. What I mean. Anyways, I'll still keep on reading it. Against Lebanese people. The fact that he was silenced before he could fully reveal what he witnessed speaks volumes about his like the title. The Israeli UFO PSYOP. Interesting. Okay, seems to be working again. Sorry for that.
Talk about UFOs. It's dizzying to keep up with all the drama in the UFO community. And without Candace around to give it the Blake Lively treatment, it's largely the Wild West of conspiracy theories as far as concerned. But just recently, a content creator called Museum of Tarot exposed one of the largest and longest standing UFO influencers to potentially be an Israeli plant, Stephen Greer. If you're not familiar, the last 30 years collecting every whistleblower under the sun and compiling their testimony and allegedly running around briefing presidents.
Come on, you can do this. I'm almost done this clip anyways. And so if you do want to watch it, because my internet's so terrible, then you could head on over to Cancel the Candace Show. See if that works. And if not, cutting this short. And then you can take this time to look at my video with John from News Updates for Real. And you can like it and you can share it. Look into Ian Carroll and what he's sharing, because I'm sure he's going to be doing some kind of a podcast on it as well, like more in depth, not just in these clips. And so you can get all of his connections with the CIA, with the deep state, with international, able to censor and limit the information that we're receiving. And so what he's going on podcasts like Sean Ryan, like I've said, like again, I was even telling Sean Ryan or trying to reach him, obviously indirectly and directly. And I was getting gaslit, right? Even where they confirmed that they received my emails and I'm like, I'm only trying to help, right? Because like if they keep on falling for this propaganda and these psyops and these controlled opposition individuals, then we're not going to get out of this anytime soon. And so I hope it works. So on that note, I will, because my internet's crap right now, I will leave it at that. And I hope that